All right, so to start our installation, you have to remove the factory bolts. Once those are removed, we're going to put our bracket on. All right, now that our brackets are installed, we're going to install our cube lights. So the cube lights actually come with a relay harness with the switch that you connect directly to the battery and you route the switch into the cab. We're using the Heise LED-SWP8 switch panel, so we don't need this. We just need the leads coming off of the harness. And we're going to cut these away from the relay side and route these wires to the passenger side of the Jeep where our switch panel is located. All right guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to route our wiring through the cowl, and there's this piece of foam that's going to give us an opportunity to follow the factory wire across the firewall. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook up our leads, and to get this, it's just like a form fit if you will. We're just going to pass them under using this slot in the cowl. So before you get too far into your wiring, just a quick pro tip. On this particular Jeep, we're using a spot and a flood. Just mark them with a little piece of red tape, and then that way you'll know which one's your spotlight and which one's your floodlight when you're hooking them up to your switch. A pro tip, you want to set these up just 1 or 2 degrees off, because what you're doing with these spotlights is aiding your headlights. For the floodlights on the side, you want to kick those out about 15 degrees, because that's going to give you everything in a gully, gutter, whatever you want to call it, give you a view to that section. All right, so just like we did on the other side, we're going to loom these wires up and get them tucked in under your cowl. And then we're going to pull this styrofoam up right through this hole here and pull them over to our controller. Now from this point, we need to shorten up our wires so everything neatly tucks under our HE-SWP8 switch panel. All right, so what you're going to want to do is route all of your wires to your controller. Before you cable tie everything, we're going to test it first. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. All right, and now we test. So now that everything's wired up, let's go ahead and test our lights. John's gonna help me out here. John, go ahead and hit button 1. It's gonna be our spots. As you see, we got good alignment there. Go ahead and turn those off. Let's hit our flood. That is excellent. Now let's hit them both together. Plenty of light for when you go off-road. All right, let's go ahead and finish up cable tying our wiring, and we're done.